Hi, I'm Ray, and welcome to TinyTableGames. Thank you for clicking on the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already to help my channel grow if you like what you see and enjoying the videos. And continue on with me as I go through my journey of playing through all the games on my game shelf and painting all the minis too. Today we're continuing our campaign through Escape from Stalingrad Z. This is the third episode, but the fourth adventure. The first one's kind of really short where you just basically run out of a room with no weapons. But so far, Katyusha has gotten herself almost beaten to death and managed to find somebody to help her out, and now they're in search of a stash of loot, and hopefully they'll find it, because it's a lot of good stuff. So let's get into it. So here is our situation. They burst out, went down the road, and are now looking for that stash. As they came into this little warehouse area, they're in this little room. There's one beta zombie right there. They start right here. You've got quite a few turns to get things done. I mean, kill some zombies. Katyusha is at 7 zombies right now. She gets 3 more, and then she gets her an upgrade to her preferred weapon if she can ever find it, which she hopefully can in this scenario, because if they stop at each objective location, they roll a d12 to do a search action, and there's a search table right there that tells you what you find. On an 11 or 12, she finds her stash. If they search all 4, and they hadn't rolled an 11 or 12 yet, on the 4th one, you automatically get the stash, which is nice, because the stash consists of her preferred weapon, which is a MG34, 2 things of ammunition, some food, and a med kit, all of which would be extremely helpful for her at this point. So, during the last episode, Algier picked up his preferred shovel and some ammo, which we traded off to Katyusha because he doesn't need ammo for his shovel, and she might if she gets her machine gun. And you can carry up to 3 at a time, so that's just 2. So that's pretty much the scenario. There's 9 betas, an armored guy, and another Kugelfish balloon pop thing. So hopefully they can manage to either not stun him or just keep him the heck out of the way so he doesn't clog up everything with his poison cloud. So that said, let's get into it and start round 1. And the Allies, or excuse me, the Russians go first. The living, I guess, rather than the undead. I think, actually, I think we'll start with Katyusha, who is going to maybe run. So, 1-2 to open the door since she's running. 3-4 for the diagonal. Now she can see this guy. Can't really see that guy yet. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 to move into it, an additional 1 because it's a, or it's +1 for the debris, and it's 2 to move into a diagonal. So she's in position to check the first spot. That's all she's going to do. I could say ready her weapon, but nah. Her knife's in a ready spot. This is the other one, and she's facing the wrong direction. So next up is Algier, who's got his shovel, and he's going to walk. Does he even want to bother hitting that thing? 1, 2. Honestly, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, and with the door open, maybe he'll just ready himself. So that'll be a +2 for walking. That's now the zombie turn, so this one goes first because you go bottom to top, left to right. So he can't cut a corner where there's fire, so he has to walk this way, which is not close enough to trigger him. This guy can step to here. He can be next to fire, but you just can't cut the corner. He can step down, but there's really no reason for him to, because I guess he will anyway. Zombies can't open doors, and this guy moves down. Okay. That's pretty much it. There's no spawn on round 1. So, new round. And the zombies go first. So he will move here. He can't put a lock on it because he doesn't have any movement left, and you have to be orthogonal to be actually hand-to-hand combat adjacent. This guy is next. He'll step down, then this one, now this one, and that guy just circles in the room because he's strapped. Okay. Boy, really... Well, she's going to search, first of all. When you search, you can't do anything else. No move, no anything else, you just search. Do you have to be facing it? Well, if she turns, that's a move, so whatever. So hopefully at 11, 12 right off the bat. Or it could be a 4. And a 4 is nothing. Neat. That stinks. Let's see. So he is going to go walk and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Which, by the way, when he steps out the door, he would see this one and this one. So that's great. And that's all he's doing. And that's the end of the round. And a zombie spawns at S1. These are all just randomly shuffled. I'll pull the guy in the middle. It's another beta. But I shouldn't see it. Well, yeah, I should see him, so it doesn't matter. Always got to remember to keep him face down until somebody can see him. Space Marine rules. All right. Initiative. Going into round 3. And the humans win. So he's going to start with searching. Find something good, dude. Nine. It's not the stash, but it's something. And that something is food. Good for you, buddy. And food helps you reduce your fatigue should you get some. So that's nice. And she is going to run, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6, 7. Well, she could even go to there, 8, 6, 7 instead. Yeah, why not? Since she's trying to get up to that one. Although that's also an exit, so it might be better to head for that one. I don't know. Either way. So, is she going to bother shooting at that guy? It could use ammunition. She has 1 point of movement left that she could use to swap it out, but then she's got to swap it back. Honestly, now I don't think she's going to bother. So that's it for the humans. Now for the zombies. This one will continue stumbling over this way. Next up is this guy, who will move here, because that's the closest one. Now he will move straight to her, and that's all he can do. This guy will move straight down. This guy will move straight down. And that's that. Nobody spawns this round, so we go to the top of the next round. And initiative. And the zombies go first, which is not awesome news. So he steps over here. That's all he can do. Now this guy steps down. He puts a lock on her, which is not what we were hoping for. He steps down. Boy, he's getting boxed in. And he moves down. Okay. He's going to go first. Oh, and when you... And he is walking. So 1, and he's going to hit this guy with the shovel. And the shovel is a 3 to stun and a 6 to kill him off. So pretty good weapon as far as that goes. Oh yeah. Gershmack, he's gone. That's Algir's first zombie kill. And he's got 3 movement points left. 1, 2, 3. Now she is going to walk, I think. And she needs to break lock first using her knife, 4-7. She does not. So she can't do anything else at all. That's just awful. And she doesn't have a reroll either. Ah, boy. Okay. So, zombie turn. Closest person is still him, so he moves down. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he will move down also and over. She takes 1 point of damage from that guy attacking her, and this guy moves closer. So she's almost dead again. That medkit did no good. And she's still locked, and it is the start of the round. So, if they don't win initiative, she's dead. It's a tie with the -4 for the zombies. Whew. Okay. So, we will start with Algir, who is going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's see, 7, 8. He's going to attack that guy with a shovel. He ran, so it is a +2, I believe, for running for his regular attack. Yes. So he whacks it, stuns it on a 5, and kills it on a 8. Kills it. Oof, that breaks her lock. Gives him another zombie. Good thing she let him out. He has attacked. Nice work all the way around, bro. She is going to walk and shoot this zombie to start with. So step 1 is swap weapon sides. There we go. So ready the other weapon. So that's a 6 to hit and a 9 to kill it. So she stuns it. Well, that's not so bad. That's 1 movement she's used. Let's see, 2, 3, 4 puts her there, which is actually okay. Because, except you can't move there because you can't thread through double areas. You can't move through people. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. That's, either way, she's kind of screwed there. But the zombie can't move, so she needs to do something, and she only has 3 points of movement left. So I guess 1 is going to be sufficient. Yeah, whatever. Okay, and now the zombies go. He unstuns, and that's all he does. This one realizes it's a mistake and moves up. And same with this one. And somebody spawns out S2, the armored guy. Whoops, they shouldn't see, but I saw him, so we'll just leave it. Dang it, forgot about that. Okay, so that clears everything. It's the new round. Oh boy. Uh, 11 minus 4 is 7, so the humans win again. I think we will have Algir go first again. He is going to walk and sidestep to here and whack that guy with a shovel. So 3 to stun, 6 to kill. Stuns him. And he's got 2 more points of movement. So he's going to just slide to the right. Actually, he might slide to the left. No, because now she's still trapped. And nobody's popping out this round, so this is a good round to do it. So he will stay where he is, facing that way, and she's going to run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the zombies go. He unstuns again, moves closer, moves down. And that's the end of the round, so initiative. They win. That clears off him. Okay. Somebody will spawn at S1 this time, so she needs to get a move on. But she has to search, and when somebody's supposed to spawn, they'll just pop out around there. And that happens after everything else. So she's not in any danger, but yikes. So search. Hopefully an 11 or a 12, or even a med kit wouldn't stink. Or she could roll nothing again. So that means the stash is that other one because we searched every place else. Wow. So that means that this big old pile of stuff is over here now because it has to be. So there's no way we're leaving without collecting all that. If nothing else, needs the med kit real bad again. So he is going to walk, and he will just slide to the right and smack this guy with the shovel once more. This time he figured out where to hit him, takes his head off. Zombie down. And Algir's looking at 3 zombie kills now. He's got 2 movement points left, so he's going to go 1 and pretty much ignore that guy. Yeah, that makes sense. 1, 2. Because he's got to go over there and probably clear this room for. And that's that for the humans. Let's see, zombies. He's got to go there, here. He can come up here. New guy spawns right here. Since he would spawn there, but she's in the spot. And that's that for that round. So initiative. Whoops. Yep, they get the initiative. Thank goodness. She's running once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think she's going to stay right there because she doesn't need to get closer than that. And she will attack with her pistol. She ran, so it's a +2, but he's still within the 4 range for it being point blank. If you go beyond the point blank range of your weapon, it adds 1 for every square past that in this case. Some weapons add more than that. So it's she needs an 8 to stun him and a 11 to kill him, which is not great odds, but it's not terrible either. That'll do it. Blammo. So the armored guy is taken out since he can't be stunned anyway. And that takes her to 8 zombies killed. She fights better when she's almost dead, I guess. And over here, Algir, 1, 2. He'll open the door for 3 because he's walking, which reveals this guy. Oh, who's Stinky Guy? Great. Yeah, he's not even going to prep himself for whacking with the shovel. He's just going to wait. And that's it for the humans. So zombie time. This guy goes first because he's the lowest. Now this guy who has to step out. Then this guy who has to step down. This guy steps down. And nobody spawns. So that's the end of the round. And initiative. Tie with the -4 for the zombies, thankfully. That's better, 8 to 12. So we will have Algier go first, I think. And he, 1, 2, 3, step backwards, that's 1, 2. I guess he's going to run. Yeah, I think running's probably the way to go here. And somebody's going to spawn over on S2. Don't care. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And he will be standing ready to whack with his shovel. He ran, so it's a +4. 5, 6. Well, he can actually get there. 6, 7. He still ran, so it's a +2, but if he waits and holds, it's a +4. So he'll swing away with his +2. So it's a 5, 7, or a 5, 8 situation for stunning or killing. Or he could get 1 and miss everything. That's really bad news, but that's okay. What are you gonna do? And as for her, she, he's only going to take 1 step, and it has to be that direction, which is actually pretty good because they can't cross the debris. So she is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, and she is going to hold her fire. Okay, so zombie time. He will take 1 step. He has to walk over here. He walks down. This guy locks on him, and that's all he can do. And when this guy steps, do we want to do anything then? Probably not. But she can take a shot at that guy. There is intervening terrain, but she's adjacent to it, so it doesn't matter. It counts like she's squatting over or shooting at it or whatever. So it's a 6 +2 for her moving. So 8, 11 to shoot at that guy. Is that worth it? Probably. 8, so he is stunned. Which is a good time to do it because he just activated, so next time he'll still be stunned and stay out of her way. And it clogs the path, so that's fantastic. So that's everything. End of the round, somebody spawns at S2, which nobody can see, and I remember not to flip it up this time. And top of the round. He's still locked, that stays. Initiative. They win, which is awesome. He will go first and attempt to break his lock, which he only needs a 3 to do. And he does. Now he's free to do his thing. He's going to walk. I should have said that first, but that's okay. But first he's going to attack that guy. And kills him. Oops, sorry about that. So that's 4 kills for Algier now. And looks like he's going to need to help clear a path for her. So somebody's going to spawn right here, but not yet. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and stop there, I guess, and see what happens. They're going to have to come up from this side. So that's not a bad spot for him to be in. Okay, now she's going. He still exists, but she can slip past him because the door's already open. So she will be 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to have to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can turn. Actually, she can't. She's got to stay like this. And that's all she can do. Zombies. He unstuns. He goes around the fire. He comes down, and that's it. Okay, next round. Three to two, zombies go first. Of course they do. So he comes over, he moves in. That's just perfect. So human turn. She can't pick it up yet, and if she kills that guy, he's going to poof in that room with her, and that's bad. One, two. If she picks that up, she can't do anything else. If she moves one square away, he'll move up, and then he can't lock in on her yet. So she's going to have to step. She will walk and turn one and step back to there, which is what? Let's see. If she's facing this way, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's something anyway. And now he, and she could go. Maybe she will. Should she shoot at him there? Because then she could just run past the cloud because it won't get her there. So I think she will. She'll go ahead and shoot now because she walked, so it's a 6 to shoot the guy. Yeah, well, that'll work. Boom. So an noxious cloud everywhere. But she'll be able to move over and grab that here in a second. So that's something. And at least she's not going to die in the meantime. So she fired. Now he's going. And he is going to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. And shovel this guy. Yep. So that brings Katyosha's total to 9 zombies and his to 5. He is catching up fast. Okay, well, they're clearing the board pretty good anyway. So zombie turn, big guy steps to here, has not yet decided which direction he's going. This guy has to go here because he doesn't have a choice. And at the bottom of the round, somebody spawns at S1, which Algier can pretty much see, although you have to technically be in their front fire arc, so I guess not yet. I mean, although all he has to do is turn his head. So I think that rule's a little meh, but whatever. So anyway, that's the end of the round. Initiative. As far as I know, I couldn't find a rule that says that poison gas ever leaves. And considering how small the scenarios are, I don't think it would. Okay, so they go first. She's doing nothing but searching. Well, actually, she doesn't have to search because we know that's there. But it says you have to search anyway, so she picks all this stuff up. So that's her whole action, but now she has a med kit, more ammo, food, and her favorite weapon. Which I guess she has to stick into her gear column for now until she swaps it out. So that's that. Okay, so slight problem. She can only hold 3 because she already had 2 and I expected 1 to get used. She can't pick up that one, but he can. So I might have him move in and do that. But first he's going to kill this zombie. So he's going to walk. 1, 2, 3, and turn. 4, and smack that guy with his mighty shovel. Uh-oh. He stuns him, except he's armored, since armored guys don't stun. So it's back to the zombies. He immediately turns, and which is how a zombie sounds when he turns, I guess, and locks him down. And this guy steps up to here, which is probably enough for him to see it. And this guy steps down to there. And nobody spawns, so top of the round. Seven, 2, 1. -4. So yeah, they definitely go first. All right. Wow. I would have her stick around to help, but she is hurting. And she can't pick up that other ammo, so she's going to run. 1, 2, 3. Spend 1 to swap out her weapon. And now she will come running out of the smoke, weapons blazing, and shoot at this guy, because she can. And it's a 6, 9, and she's running, so that's a +2, so that makes it an 8, 11. But she rolls 3 dice. So that's 2 good dice and 1 of these junky dice. And that's what we're looking for. Blammo. And just like that, that's her 10th zombie. Which means her preferred weapon skill just increased. So that's awesome. I don't have a really good way of marking that. So I'll just put it on the little paper that she has reached level 1 with her experience points, or level 2 technically. So now when she shoots with that thing, it's 5, 8, which is pretty amazing. So anyway, that was 1, 2, 3, 4 to switch. 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's fine. And he's no longer locked. That was cool as heck. Comes running out of the smoke doing that. Okay, he is not going to waste the ammo. So if he runs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 to turn like that. So because it's already there and been found, he can pick it up at the start of his next turn and then run back out. She's already shot. Zombies move. Grr, grr. Zombie spawns at S2. And that's the end of the round. Move up to here. Is it greedy to go for the ammo? Maybe, but that's what we're doing. So, 7 to 9 -4, so 5, so they win. Let's see. He is running. 1 point to grab the ammo. Waste not, want not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, can't finish there. 6, 7, 8. And that keeps him out of the death cloud. She is also running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now they can see this one. Okay, zombie turn. Grr, grr, grr. Oops, can't cut the corner with the flame. He's got to come around it. And that's that. Now it's back to initiative. Looks like they're going to make it out. Not to jinx it. Yep. He will go first. He is running so he can get to the point that he needs to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Well, 4, 5 because it's diagonal. And hit that guy with a shovel. He's running, so it's a +2, so he needs a 5 to stun him or a 8 to kill him. He gets neither. Well, that stinks. Now he's stuck in that zone of control. Well, fortunately, she has yet to go. So she's going to activate and walk. 1, 2, shoot that guy. Three dice, hitting on 5s and 8s. Oh yeah, kablamo. Three, 4. That's the end of the round. Those guys can't catch up, so we'll just have them run out the door there at that point, because at the next round they could both just run and exit without there being another spawn. So, exiting the debris-choked back alley, you gather your wits. Rats regard you warily from the shadows. Ahead is a stretch of rubbled road that seems clear of the dead. If you choose this path to Scenario 5, move along. Alternatively, if you've not completed Scenario 5, you hear cries for help from a nearby building, and head to Scenario 2, a friend will bleed. We've already done that one, so we got to go straight to Scenario 5. Move along. Move along. Move along. And at the in between scenarios, we will be using her med kit again, because we have to. She's still hovering near death a little too much. And also we are going to, let's see, his shovel is a one-handed weapon. That's what the star means, or his trenching tool. So we are going to give him an alternate ranged weapon. He has an ammo for it, so that's okay. And she has all the ammo she can pack. They both have food. So that's about as good as it's going to get. Their fatigue is still great. So yeah. And I know the fatigue marker doesn't seem to do much, but even with each item of food, whoops, she only has one, not two. So flip that over to the one side. You only remove one item of, or one level of fatigue, and things get real bad real fast if your fatigue gets too low. +1 to hit, +2 to hit, minus movement point, wounds, so it's cumulative uckiness. So you can actually die of fatigue if you're already wounded. So there you have it. Katyusha and Algier made it out, got the stash. She got her preferred machine gun, which is funny and effective. He ran back, got the extra ammo. She tossed him the pistol, healed up again with the med kit, so she's not on death's door again. And they cleared out of there pretty well, actually. So they're ready to move along and head on down the road and see what adventures are next. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm having a blast. I'm Ray. This is TinyTableGames. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the next adventure of Escape from Stalingrad Z.